midstream.
Right.
I think we're going to be good to go this time.
I think so too.
I'm excited.
It looks good. I'm excited because we got a lot of stuff on the table. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff. It's been an interesting week. You've had some stuff go on. So
it has been stressful, to say the least.
I know it.
We did make it back from Houston today after some further testing.
Yes,
on the young one.
Yes, there's always.
But everything came back great. Everything is positive, and we are good to go.
Good,
so
fantastic.
the wife can finally stop stressing about it because she's stressing me. Which, on top of work stressing me, it's only made it worse.
Right.
But I got to be the cool, calm, and collected when I want to be there for not only my wife but our youngest daughter. So I was just doing what I had to do to be there for everybody.
Good job. I like it. Fantastic. Yeah, things are kind of starting to balance out a little bit at work for me at least.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take another probably 2 to 3 weeks before it actually fully even keels off. But hey, one can hope. It might take longer. Who the hell knows? I may get help. I may get a depot.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That'd be nice if you got at least some help.
It'd be nice if I got a depot. What are you talking about?
Well, that too.
I got a depot. Guess what that means? Big guy comes off truck.
No kidding.
So
we only been waiting for that for like the last, I don't know,
2 years, 2.5 years. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dive right into it. Smoke of the week: Insidious by Asylum. This is a level 1 on the Cigar International Royal Grabber scale. This is a 5x50 ring gauge. It is a Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper with a, where was I at? A Honduran filler. It doesn't say anything about the binder, but it's a Honduran longleaf filler and binder. I'm sorry, I had to read ahead a little bit. I'm fixing to light it and find out. I'm not gonna lie, I've been on an Insidious kick here lately, so I'm kind of looking forward to this one. This one's got like the goldy looking band on it with all the little pattern skulls and the big skull. It's kind of nice, not too bad. And it says handmade long filler. That's what she said, long filler. French fried taters. What? In the butt. What? In the butt. Fantastic. Good V-cut. I didn't get a chance to order my C-cut. I looked at it again.
Oh, did you?
I did look at it.
Yeah, which one?
The blue one.
Oh, actually, I think I have it.
What?
Yeah, my bad. I grabbed it. My bad.
I didn't realize somebody who doesn't smoke cigars that often could steal my lighter. But hey, it happened.
It happens.
So while
toasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna toast
hey,
it. We don't have to listen to John say it's on fire.
It's on fire.
It's on fire.
Gentleman's Friday. Is that I don't know. Is it cedar? Maybe.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, it has something that I hadn't had in a long time. It acts like it's been dipped in something.
Really?
Like it's got a honey on it. You know how like the acid Cuba Cubas by Drew Estates have that sweetness on the outside?
Right.
This had this a little bit.
Huh.
It was interesting. I hadn't had one of those in a while time because that's when I first broke into the cigar game. That was the first thing I smoked was acid Cuba because I think that's what everybody goes into.
Plus, it's called acid.
Yes, plus it's called acid.
Interesting. Can you say you've legally done acid at this point?
I can. Of course, I think I got gypped because it says this thing was less than 5 buckaroos.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. I don't know if I got gypped or not because ain't no price tag on it. I can't remember how much I paid for it.
It happens.
I think it was probably around 6, maybe 7.
Yeah.
I don't think it was right at 5, but.
Thoughts? Flavor notes?
It's still got the sweet. Even on the second draw, still got the sweet. It's really kind of light, actually. It's one of the lighter ones that I've done recently.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I mean, for the price point and what it is, it's a good one. Like I said, I think I paid between 6 and 7, if I remember correctly. Adding no hashtags to my notes. What the hell's wrong with y'all people? Yeah, I mean, it's everything that I expected it. I expected it to be very mellow. The sweet thing kind of threw me off. This is actually created by Tom Lazuka of Asylum. So shout out to him for making a pretty good cigar. I mean, it's It's serviceable. I mean, is it in my top 10? Probably not. But for the most part, it's a good.
Would you smoke it again?
Oh, I don't think I found anything yet, with the exception of like 2 that I wouldn't smoke a second time. That's interesting. I still like the sweet on the end of it. But it's actually packed nicely, and it's got. So I'm gonna show you this, but I know you can see it. You can see how it kind of smokes through the end there.
Yeah.
That actually means it's got good airflow, so you don't have to do a draw enhancement on it.
Right.
So, but yeah, really good smoke. Really good price point. Insidious did a pretty good job with this one. I like it. Now, don't get me wrong. Last week we did the Nyctophilia, I think is what we did.
Yeah, we did.
I like the Nyctophilia better.
Okay.
Speaking of cigars in last week, did you do your homework?
I did.
Okay, interesting. Let's talk about your homework.
So, just a couple things I learned. This was actually Alec and Bradley.
Yes, the brothers.
The sons of...
Well, the family is actually the Reuben family.
Right. So the son of the Reuben that started, I can't think of his name suddenly. Guy Reuben.
No, I think
it's not Guy.
I think
Dad Reuben.
What is his name?
Alec and Bradley are his sons. So this is actually the one I smoked. Gatekeeper.
Yes, Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper is their second venture into their own thing.
Yes.
It had some. It actually, and I know I said it on yours, but I actually got a little bit of cedar notes, a little bit of the cacao, I guess, in a sense. There's a little bitterness, not quite chocolate, but not quite super bitter. Good smoke. It had a nice white ash, even burn. Overall, I'd probably give it like just off the cuff, like a 7.5 out of 10.
Gatekeeper's a pretty good one, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, they did a really good job on that.
It's not Magic Toast and some of the other offerings that Alec Bradley has. But
now, and in my opinion, I would put Magic Toast slightly over it. So if that was a 7.5, Magic Toast might be like an 8.
Okay, I got you. That's
I wouldn't say they're too far off.
That's a pretty safe assessment. I mean, I like that one. I dig that one.
Yeah, it was. I was pleasantly surprised
because you've got other ones that are pretty good. The Supernatural that they've done is pretty good.
Before I did a little bit of research to learn that it was their second venture into it. I kind of wanted to know a little bit of the backstory before diving into it.
Yes.
So that was good to know. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I think Alec and Bradley are doing good things. I think they're gonna. Once it's all handed over to them, it's a...
Yeah, I think so, too. And I hear
I'll
that's actually not... I mean, I hear... From what you kind of read and stuff on it, you hear that's not too far off in what you read. Yeah, because, I mean, the old man's been doing it for... God, he's been doing it for a while. And he's been turning out some good quality...
for sure.
Cigars. But, yeah, I mean, they're always one of my go-to brands. Like I said, I like Alec Bradley. The Asylums are starting to grow on me a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I've got an interesting offering for next week. It's a brand I've never really dove into.
Okay.
So we'll tease that one for next week. It should be a pretty good one.
I know we've done Eagle Rare on here before, but I do want to try something. Let me see if I can pull my notes up. I had a recommendation from a guy that we follow each other on TikTok.
Okay.
He had a recommendation for a pairing on that.
Okay.
It is an Undercrown Maduro with Eagle Rare.
He's spot on with that too.
You think so?
Especially a shade Undercrown.
I think that'd be kind of cool to try.
Did he say the shade or did he actually say the Maduro?
No, he actually said Maduro.
Okay, so he said the Maduro.
Yeah.
The only other one I can think of that would probably be good would be the Sun Grown.
Okay.
But any one of the Undercrowns.
I just know a lot of people try to steer away from giving precise like pairings with bourbon or whiskeys and cigars, just because a lot of people have different palates, different flavor notes that they're going to find. So whenever he flat out said, this with this, I was a little surprised. So I was like, I'm writing that down.
That's actually that's actually pretty spot on though. I mean, I can see that. I can see another one too that would be Blanton's and a Sun Grown.
Yeah.
I could see that being a pretty good pairing.
Because
last time we had Blanton's, we had it number one with DJ Ferguson Superfan, but second of all, we also had it with the Arturo Fuentes Hemingway short stories. So that was a pretty good pairing too.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. I would love to see what the sun grown or even a Isla del Sol from Drew Estates would do, because they're all like sun grown and stuff like that.
Right.
They're not like cured, so to speak. But I think that'd be something
that's a pretty good one.
We could dive
like
into
in future episodes. Maybe try to find pairings here and there, and we do a pairing.
Yeah, we can do a pairing. I like that. That's pretty good
thoughts.
Pretty good thought. I like that one. You see, you follow this guy on TikTok?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Yeah. So
fantastic.
Pretty cool.
So we're getting to the drinks of the week.
Drink of the week. Drinks.
Yeah, being as we got test tubes and boxes and all kind of crazy shit going on.
So, as everybody knows, we posted on Facebook last night, this is National Bourbon Heritage Month and my birthday. So, I thought we'd kick it off in a big way.
So, how old are you going to be this month? Not to side steer you, but
36.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My wife's older than you are. Only by a year.
But I'm getting up there.
She's about to be 37.
So, I thought, and while we were in Houston, we checked out a new liquor store that I had never been to but heard about, Total Wine.
Total Wine.
Total Wine.
Total Wine's kind of like a ritzy version of Specs.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, their setup was really nice. Their bourbon and whiskey selection overall, no bad talking Specs, because it's what we have here.
Right.
They often have a great selection.
Yes.
But I will say what I saw sitting on the shelf today outdid Specs by a little bit. Their availability and options were just a tad bit better. So, I saw.
That's an interesting pairing.
What did you have? What did you get?
I have a blackberry clean cause yerba mate tea with a Insidious Asylum.
So while I was there, I did pick up a bottle for myself. Barrel Company bourbon. It's batch 33. Pretty excited to try it. But I also came across this.
Interesting.
This is a quote-unquote tasting kit from Heaven Hill Distillery.
Nice.
Now, if you know Heaven Hill Distillery...
it's got Larceny in it. Fantastic.
They make Larceny. They make Evan Williams. They make Rickhouse. They do Heaven Hill.
I'm not going to lie. The Larceny, just looking at the back of it, the Larceny intrigues me the most so far from what I can see.
That was something I thought was kind of cool, the Larceny, because I want to try it. It's a cheaper bottle. I think you can get the regular Larceny for like $24.
Something like that, 24, 26.
I just never grab it. Now, the one I'm excited about is the Evan Williams single barrel. If you know anything about Evan Williams and their single barrel, they're actually going to a strictly Kentucky distribution on the single barrel. So if you can find a bottle anywhere other than Kentucky right now, I would recommend buying it.
I got kin folks in Kentucky.
So, I'm excited about that one because I haven't tried it, but it is on my list of ones to try.
Interesting.
So, if you see a bottle of single barrel...
So, what's the fifth one in this? Because I can't see because of our caddy that we got in the middle of it.
So, let's just run through them real quick.
Okay, run through them.
We've got Bernheim Original Wheat Whiskey.
Okay.
It's 90 proof, aged 7 years.
Nice.
We've got Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 92 proof. Evan Williams Single Barrel Vintage. It's 86.6 proof, aged 7 to 8 years.
Okay.
Elijah Craig Small Batch, 94 proof.
I like Elijah Craig.
Yes. Aged 8 to 12 years. And last but not least, we have a Pikesville Straight Rye Whiskey coming in at the highest proof of 110, and it is aged 6 years.
Nice.
So these are just 5 of the Heaven Hill. If you want to start cracking that open, you're more than welcome.
Absolutely.
So Heaven Hill, based out of Kentucky. Obviously, they make Elijah Craig, Bernheim. They make, Evan Williams.
Bernheim.
What else? Let's see. Mellow Corn. If you haven't had Mellow Corn, it's like $19.
I hear Mellow Corn's like
and
an
it's
interesting,
super sweet.
Yes. Little ditty.
So, Pikesville Rye, Parker's Heritage, Old Fitzgerald, which I do want to try a bottle of Old Fitzgerald, Larceny, Rittenhouse, Bernheim, Henry McKenna Single Barrel is one of theirs. Heaven
I feel like
Hill.
I'm doing some bad shit here.
Are you?
Yes.
Look at that. Them's is fancy.
Them's is fancy as shit.
We got test tubes, y'all.
Yeah, we got test tubes.
Let's see. So,
suck like damn. We got test tubes.
According to the Heaven Hill website, let's see. Building the largest independent family-owned bourbon distillery, producing 1,300 barrels a day.
Damn.
That's a lot. So, what are we cracking open first?
Well, since you read Bernheim, I think we're going to go with Bernheim.
All right, Bernheim.
I think we're going with Bernheim.
Let's see if I can find... I don't want to read the tasting notes right now, but I do want to go ahead and see if I can pull this up. It's a little difficult in here until we get some...
I'm trying to make sure I...
Oh, you're good.
Even this out a little bit.
All right, so...
It's about even.
Named for the famed Bernheim Distillery here in Louisville.
Bernheim.
7-year-old wheat whiskey is the first new style of American whiskey to be introduced since Prohibition.
None of these have a cork, by the way.
No, which is kind of sad. That'd be cool if they would have done a cork.
You ain't kidding. That would have been interesting.
So, aged for 7 years in our traditional open rick houses, Bernheim's mellow taste is refreshingly smooth when served straight or in cocktails.
Bernheim. It's got a good nose to it.
Let's see.
A little on the Bernie side, nose-wise, but...
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of alcohol there.
Yeah. You can get the alcohol for sure. I'll put the pocket knife back up real quick.
I get probably more honey.
I get that a little bit too, actually. You and I are kind of...
Surprisingly
it's weird.
on the same page.
We're surprisingly on the same page with this one. I get the honey. I get a faint, almost caramel.
Yeah.
It's very faint, though. It's like really, really faint.
It's almost...
Like
for me, it's almost
overpowering
leaning...
honey.
Yeah, it's overpowering honey, but it's almost leaning almost more of a cinnamon than caramel, but almost like I guess maybe a burnt caramel.
There's like a toffee?
Maybe. There's a spiciness to it, and I want to say it's cinnamon, but...
Okay.
All right, let's
I can get down with that. That's surprisingly not bad. I mean, yes, it does have the alcohol-y... it does have the alcohol-y taste to it, but I mean, it's not a harsh burn for this one. Let me see if I remember. This one was the 90 proof? Yeah, this is a 90 proof wheat. Oh, that's why I get the sweetness. It's a wheat whiskey. Okay.
Kind of fun fact, wheated bourbons or whiskeys are going to be on the lean toward the sweeter side.
Interesting.
I get almost like some... What got in here?
That I don't know. I would have said the Mike Pence fly, but it wasn't a fly.
I finally caught him.
51% wheat mash bill. Interesting.
Almost like a jelly donut.
Bernheim is the first truly new style of American whiskey to be introduced since Prohibition.
San Francisco World Spirits Competition Gold.
Yes.
International Spirits Competition Gold.
Yes.
Ultimate Spirits Challenge, 95 points.
That's actually not bad.
SIP Awards Gold in 2021.
That's on a scale of 100, by the way, folks.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. I like it. It's palatable. It's not Redneck Riviera or whatever the shit it was. I still trash John Rich every time I get a chance.
Nothing on this show should ever be Redneck Riviera.
No, God, no.
All right, one more sip, and then... So what we're going to do, since these are all Heaven Hill Distillery, we're going to pour our last little sip into a glass, and at the end, we're going to see what they all taste like together, kind of like an infinity glass.
Blended.
I'm
going to go ahead and coat the bottom of said glass.
Yeah. That ought to be about good. All right. So, just for funsies. Oh, dang, I clicked the button. Let's see. Let me see if I can get back to it real quick. I'm curious of what they say you're supposed to get. All right. Tasting notes. Color, bright amber. Would you call that bright amber?
Si, senor.
Okay. Aroma, mildly sweet, hints of vanilla and honey. I'd say we were pretty good on that one.
I'd say we were spot on.
Taste.
I didn't get the vanilla, but we were
Not
spot
really.
on.
Taste, hints of toffee, berries, and spice.
It's funny. Didn't one of us mention toffee?
Man.
It's like I know what the shit I'm doing.
I did say jelly donut, which I could see berries kind of on that same line. Spice, maybe a little. Yeah, I mean, with it being weeded, obviously, I think you're going to get a little more of that bakery spice.
Right, for sure.
Finish, toasted oak, elegant and warm. I like the term warm because it doesn't, there's definitely not that burn that we've had in the past.
Right.
So, yeah, warm. It gives a decent to good Kentucky hug, if you will, as it goes down. I think it's not bad. I'm going to go, I'm in. Now, with my palate being on the sweeter side, I will tell you now I gravitate more toward weeded bourbons.
Yeah.
Like my Weller that I posted last night that I was celebrating.
Yeah, I gotta do
Bourbon.
Mine probably tonight or tomorrow. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, but
That's a weeded bourbon. And if you can get your hands on some Weller Special Reserve, give it a shot. It's only like $25-$30.
Nice.
As long as you find it at the right retail location, because Weller, with it being a little more difficult to find, they do like to mark that stuff up.
Yes, they do.
But, all right, so that was Bernheim Original Wheat Whiskey. Where are we going next so I can go ahead and pull that one up? Larceny Straight Bourbon.
Yes.
Okay.
Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon, very special small batch.
Whoa.
Yes, says it on the tube.
Is this
by John E. Fitzgerald?
John E. Fitzgerald.
Which, oddly enough, your old Fitz is.
Yes.
This is the guy.
So, I'm going to take a swig of water and kind of clean my palate.
Yeah, I did the yerba mate. Damn, I'm in.
Dang, son! Look at that. That's
Hulk
weird
smash.
looking. It looks like a little.
Hulk smash.
All right. Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Larceny Kentucky Straight Bourbon has its origins in the history of John E. Fitzgerald and the Old Fitzgerald brand. Our master distillers select a limited number of barrels from specific floor locations in the rickhouse for Larceny's 6-year-old taste profile. Continuing the tradition of Old Fitzgerald using wheat in place of rye, the secondary grain in the mash bill, Larceny uses more wheat than any of its competitors for a softer, rounder character. Larceny is one among a family of our one-of-a-kind weeded bourbons, including Larceny Small Batch, Larceny Barrel Proof, and Old Fitzgerald Bottled in Bond. Proof 92.
I done broke the bottle.
Bro. Hulk smash.
Oh, you can still screw it back on. Wait,
right,
let me try
cool.
something. Nope, the whole thing's turning.
You know why people do this?
To waft the aromas.
To look fancy as fuck.
That's not us. That's never been us. That's never been us.
Oh, that one's... I'm going to say that's harsher on the nose than the other one.
Yes, it is. But it's also a slightly higher proof, too. And by slightly higher, we're talking about 90 versus 92.
So I'm still getting a little bit of the... I don't think it's honey. Maybe toffee still.
Yeah, I get the toffee. It's not as burnt as what...
But there definitely has a little
the
bit
Bernheim
of
was.
There's definitely more alcohol on the nose. Wow. Okay, so...
I'm sadly disappointed.
I am. In the taste, not great. But I will say, first impression, the mouthfeel is awesome.
Yes.
Like they're not kidding when they say it's soft and round. Like this hits your palate almost like a cloud. For me, at least. I don't know if you got the same thing, but it's almost oily.
Maybe a cloud attached to like Floyd Mayweather's hand, but maybe I don't know. Floyd Mayweather don't punch a whole lot.
92 is still not a whole lot of burn there.
No, it's not a whole lot of burn. I think it's more the nose part than anything that kind of throws it, makes it disappointing. Like I expected it to be more mellow.
I
Than
don't
what it is.
I'm trying to figure out what. All right, so I'm just gonna read because I don't know.
Sure.
All right, color bright new copper. It's a little darker. It's a little more copper. Aroma fresh bread and toffee with notes of butterscotch.
I could see where that's.
I don't know about bread. Did you get bread?
I think the only reason they say bread is because it's kind of bland. It kind of finishes a little bland.
Taste buttery caramel and honey with a rich mouthfeel. Again,
Yeah,
I'll go back to my mouthfeel statement.
Pretty
I think
spot on.
it's got a really good mouthfeel. I'm just not getting, on this one for some reason, I'm just not getting a lot
Right.
on the palate. Finish, long, gently sweet, and savory. I mean, it lingers a little bit in the mouth. I'm a little disappointed.
I'm slightly.
I really, 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 really wanted to like Larceny.
Yeah, I'm slightly disappointed.
I'm going to add a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. I can't figure it out. I
can't
want
either.
to. Dang it. I'm going to have to open it. Come on.
The yerba mate. It's a very good cleanser, by the way.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I can't get. My ice is frozen.
What the hell's on the end of your straw?
A little, so it doesn't fall out.
Oh.
I'm gonna clean this out a little bit. Maybe that has something to do with it,
I
but
don't know. Can I borrow some of your water then to
Sure,
clean this
buddy.
out? That's good. I'll clean it out with that.
yeah. I'm hoping that didn't taint it too much. I really, really, really wanted to like Larceny for some
I mean, we
reason.
can always wash it out with Liquid Death. I mean, shout out to those
Right.
guys. We've got
Yeah.
Liquid Death in the cooler.
How about a quick shout out intermission? We're not quite halfway through.
Right.
Quick intermission. Shout out to Black Rifle Coffee.
Those guys are legit.
They got a new store in Houston. Me and the wifey and the daughter stopped there today. Great setup. The people, as soon as we walked in, super friendly.
Oh, yeah, super.
They actually had a police officer there that was handing out hand sanitizer with the normal click it or ticket phrase on it.
Nice.
And I thought it was kind of cool because we spent a few minutes talking to him. Obviously, the first question he had was, "Do you have any questions for a police officer that you normally wouldn't be able to ask?" I didn't at the time. Wasn't prepared for that. But I did say, well, I don't have any questions, but the first thing I want to do is thank you for what you do for our community, because it takes a certain kind of person to do what you do. And he was like, I don't hear that enough, but thank you. I do it because I love what I do. And I look out for the community no matter what.
You and I have very different questions for cops. Very different.
What would you have asked?
Can I borrow your taser?
Okay, well, that's different.
I mean, honestly.
But I thought it was kind of cool because he did say, he went on to explain that they're having a community kind of like school lesson class thing.
Okay.
They do it every Thursday.
Nice.
Now, granted, we don't live in Houston. It's Precinct 5. If you do live in Houston and you're watching this, I think he said it was Thursdays
We have a
from
few
like
viewers in Houston.
6 to 8 in Precinct 5. They go over all kinds of different things. They even have a class on public shootings. And they'll actually come out and do, if you have like a business or anything, they'll come out and do training classes for specific situations. So I thought that was kind of cool. But just, if you get a chance to actually just talk to a police officer like a normal person, give it a shot.
Nice.
And that's one of the things I know you like and I like about Black Rifle Coffee.
Yep.
They do support our police officers.
Yep.
I got a bag of Freedom.
Nice.
And
Freedom comes in a bag, folks.
Freedom comes in a bag. And it tastes like freedom. It's so good. And I got my hat. Brand new hat.
Shout out to the hat.
Shout out to the hat. Shout out to Black Rifle Coffee Company. If y'all want to sponsor the show, you're more than welcome.
Sure, why not? Let's do it. I like it.
All right.
Fantastic. Second question for the cop. Can you get me a flak jacket? Like, I feel I need a bulletproof vest from time to time.
You can get a flak jacket.
No, I want like the plate carriers and the whole shebang. I want the whole setup. Oh. Yeah, I want to be bulletproof.
In that same sense, place on College Street, is that still open? Wasn't there like
GI Surplus?
Yeah, the GI Surplus.
Yeah, they're
is
still
open.
They
Can
don't
you
do
get it there.
They don't do the plates for it though. That's the only catch.
You can get the flak jacket.
You can get the jacket itself, but you can't get you can't get a quote unquote plate carrier. So
all right,
next,
diving into the next one.
What do I want to pick? I've been going down the row. I think I'm gonna say
swatch it up.
I think I am gonna swatch it up.
Oh, Pikesville.
Pikesville straight rye.
If I'm not mistaken, Pikesville is going to be our strongest of the night.
It is.
Pikesville rye.
Let's see if I can.
So.
Oh, this one opened correctly. Yay.
Was it last week? No. Week before.
Week before.
Week before, whenever we did Willet.
Yep.
That was our first time doing a true rye whiskey.
Yes. I still have Willet in the refrigerator.
We do. I'm looking at it.
And I still have Jameson too.
So,
18 year.
Let's see. Pikesville rye, first produced in Maryland in the 1890s. Pikesville rye, along with the rest of the once booming Maryland rye industry, was shuttered by Prohibition. The brand reemerged after Prohibition and became the last standing Maryland rye. As the rest of the industry's production has ceased, now produced in Kentucky from extra-aged barrels stored in prime warehouse locations. Heaven Hill Distillery keeps this historic Maryland mark
Is prime location Morse code for ritzy neighborhood, or is that just me being a douche?
Could you imagine a barrel rick house in the middle of like super duper fancy neighborhood,
like Bel Air in Houston,
right? Like,
yeah,
or Diamond D Ranch. And
yes, Diamond D. Yes, Diamond D.
Ranch. You know, you got $1 million house, and right next door is the rick house with a bunch of barrels in it.
I like it.
That's funny. All right, so 110 proofs, age 6 years, rye.
This
I
one
expect
is
some
super dark,
some spiciness.
This one's super dark.
Yep. So we've gone from light to dark within 3.
Within 3? No, most people go within 5. We go to 3.
We just went straight there.
We went 1, 2. Fuck it.
Yeah. Dive in. This one.
I like the nose on this one better than the Larceny.
Nose. I do like the nose.
Does that sound weird?
No, because it's almost smoky. Is that?
No, I mean I get it. Let's consult a good box here for a second.
Yeah.
See what the box has to say about it.
I'm pretty sure it's going to read exactly
Originally produced in Maryland in the 1890s, Heaven Hill has kept alive this historic brand, now produced in Kentucky and reborn in this super premium high proof bottling.
Just kind of curious.
Super premium.
Super.
So it's no big surprise. I worked for Nestle USA for like 15 years. So in the realm of ice cream, this is comparable to Haagen-Dazs. Because Haagen-Dazs is considered a super premium.
Is it?
Yes.
Since when?
It's always been considered a super premium.
Really?
Yes.
What is this one called? Pikesville.
Pikesville straight rye whiskey.
I'm just
coming in at 110 proof, 6-year-old.
Because since they call it a rye, I'm kind of curious. I want to see if somebody has the aha. All right, so mash bill: 51% rye, 39% corn, 10% malted barley. So it is considered a high rye whiskey. Smoky. Is it leather on the nose? Maybe cocoa.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Cherry vanilla Coke.
No.
Yes. Cherry vanilla Coke.
I get like, this is gonna be weird as shit.
Oh God! Please say it.
I get almost like as a kid. Have you ever done the peanut butter in the cup and then you add the honey to it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I kind of get from it. Yeah, that's. I don't know where the peanut butter comes in.
Cherry vanilla Coke. I don't know.
It's got the best mouth burn though of all of them. I like the burn.
See, and that
the burn
I think
is
that's
legit.
That's almost where we live. Is that 90 to, almost, I guess 95 to 110.
Yeah.
We seem to gravitate toward that because every time we've done one over 90 proof,
over 95
toward that.
I like it. It's pretty good.
Good finish.
Yeah, finish is good.
Like it's still lingering.
Yep. very much still lingering.
It's got that rye spiciness,
which is a good thing.
I mean, this has got a good Kentucky hug. Like, you ever had one of those good hugs that you're like, I need this?
Kentucky hug. This has got a Kentucky bro hug to it. What you talking about? Got a bro hug.
I like it. All right, so dive into what their website says. Aroma. Dusty cocoa notes with oaky smoke underneath.
I get smoky. The oak and the smoke, yeah.
I said smoky. You agreed. Taste. Dry and spicy with honeyed rye and cloves.
Oh,
I mean, you were...
I wasn't
You
too
were
far
more
off.
in line with what they're saying.
Yeah.
But for me, if you've had cherry vanilla Coke, obviously it's not going to taste exactly like cherry vanilla Coke, but it's got that... For me, it's just got that...
As a 40, almost 41-year-old man,
cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper.
I can tell you this: I've never had cherry. The only cherry vanilla I've ever had in my life is black cherry vanilla Bang.
Okay.
I've never done the cherry vanilla Coke thing. I've never done the cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. None of that type stuff.
For me, that's what I get. Finish: soft vanilla and baking spices. I can see that. It's got a good finish, though.
It does have a really good finish.
All right. I've already poured mine. So
we got to do the water on that one, definitely to kind of.
I'm gonna need it. I might need a liquid death after we're cleaning all this out.
Well, if you do, grab two.
All right. So we are.
God, that clean calls is good.
Officially, right over halfway.
Yep.
So far,
2/3.
So far,
or 3/5.
If you were to rank them 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3. And this may surprise you. Pikesville 1.
Okay.
Bernheim 2. Larceny 3.
So the only change I'm making is Bernheim 1, Pikesville 2, Larceny 3. Just because I lean more of the sweet.
Yeah, you like the sweet.
But Pikesville, I'm definitely going to buy a bottle.
Pikesville is good, yeah.
I recommend so far.
Nice.
Not sure how much it is MSRP. I'm going to clean my palate.
Yep. Let's do mine again, too, while I'm at it. With the blackberry yerba mate tea, which, by the way, is available at Kroger now, if anybody's curious. Shout out to those guys. And HEB on College.
Shameless plug.
And HEB on Dallin, actually.
Listen to this guy. Hey,
I know.
The more you buy, the more he can sell, and the more money he makes.
Yes, the more I can buy, the more I can buy stuff.
The more we can do this.
The more we can buy the stuff.
This is what we do it for.
We got to make the monies.
It's funny because while we were at Total Wine, I originally had like 3 bottles in my hand. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Dana walked in because her and Braley went to the Dollar Tree because it was a couple stores down, and you know them. And then they went to Five Below. That's their area. Like, that's what they do. It was perfect. I got to go to the liquor store. They got to go to Five Below and Dollar Tree. It was the perfect setup. We need something like that so that I can be like, there y'all go. So they left me alone, which is the problem. I had 3 bottles in my hand. Dana picked out this little bottle of jalapeno pineapple margarita.
What?
Like this big. It's like $6. I was like, sure, I'll get it for you, honey. Why didn't you get the big bottle? You should have picked out more than one, maybe. So anyways, I've got like 3 bottles in my arms, and I'm like, I'm going to go broke. And I'd narrow it down to 2 bottles.
Nice.
So I get there, and the first question, whenever Dana and Braley walk back in, babe, have you paid the light bill yet? Honey, don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, they don't have these where we are. I need them. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Why you got to be so practical and logical when we walk into a place that has a selection that is as good as it was? I don't understand.
Okay.
I get excited. I'm like a little kid.
If you don't have lights, you can come hang out at the house.
Right, that's what I said. We've got lamps, the little oil burning lamps.
I have a bunch of those. I have like 5 of those.
Worst case scenario, we come and hang out with Roy.
It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Brand new air conditioner.
Right,
fine.
He's got a brand new spanking air conditioner that works like a dream.
Yes, it does. All right, so I'm going to let you pick the direction we go. We got 2 left. We got Evan Williams single barrel, Or Elijah Craig?
We got to go Elijah Craig. I got it. For some reason, I'm wanting to save single barrel for last. If it's disappointing, that's on me for picking it last. But I want it to be number one. Number one. What are we going? Small batch? Elijah Craig?
Elijah Craig.
This is small batch, correct?
Yes. Okay. 94 proof, 47% alcohol per volume.
All right. We're going to run through this. Elijah Craig Small Batch Bourbon. Elijah Craig Small Batch Bourbon is the signature bourbon bearing the name of Reverend Elijah Craig, a bourbon pioneer who is credited as the first distiller to age his whiskey in charred oak barrels. Long before the term small batch even existed, our master distillers were hand-selecting just the right number of barrels to make Elijah Craig.
They said he was a reverend.
This expertise and attention to detail give Elijah Craig Small Batch the right balance of rich flavor and full body for a warm spice and subtle smoke flavor.
Like your boy here, full-bodied.
It's not often you get a whiskey or bourbon that is described as full-body. They're often smooth, whereas cigars are full-bodied, which kind of explains the full-bodied and smooth, but I thought that's funny.
That is funny.
So 94 proof.
It's almost as funny as that hashtag third monkey.
Age 8 to 12 years.
Interesting.
Let me do my fancy swirl.
8 to 12 years. Swish, flick.
So San Francisco World Spirits Competition, double gold in 2021. Surprisingly, nothing in 2022. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. That is a sweet bomb.
It's mouthgasmic.
Dude, have you already tried it?
Yes, it did.
Hold on.
It's
I gotta say
mouthgasmic.
something. Elijah Craig. That is sweetness.
But it's so
all
good.
over. I'm surprised.
It's mellow. Like me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Wait
my
for
God.
it. Let's see. Elijah Craig.
So on the nose, immediate, just total sweetness.
Yes.
Like, I don't even know if I can narrow it down to what it is, but it's just sweet on the nose. Real quick, mash bill, 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. So that obviously gives it its sweetness because it's less rye content than anything we've had thus far.
Right. It's very good.
So it is. Oh my God! Then if you would make this a candle, I would light it in every room in my house, just on the nose alone.
So good. Very good. Very good coloration. Very light coloration.
Yeah.
Very little rye film.
On the palate, just quick notes. This is the oakiest
Yep.
of the ones we've had so far.
Absolutely.
Definitely feel that. Vanilla. It's just a lot of oak.
Vanilla, oak,
It's
honey,
almost It's not.
hint of toffee.
It's not over oaked,
No, it's just the right
but
amount.
it's on that. It is on that line.
Yeah,
like
it's-
they found the line and they walked it. It's good. For like $25.
This used to be my go-to. So
Really?
when I
I did not know that about you.
Well, I'll tell you why it used to be my go-to because when I was at Nestle, I was classified as a route relief lead, which means I had to cover 2 depots. One of the depots was Beaumont, of course, where I was based out of. The other depot was Broussard, Louisiana, which is just outside of Lafayette. But needless to say, when I would cover the Louisiana routes out of Beaumont,
Right.
I would stay at a Holiday Inn in Lake Charles because we had a
Staying
contract.
at the Holiday Inn.
The Holiday Inn I stayed at had a bar downstairs, and this was always in stock. Didn't matter when it was, what time of year it was, whatever. They always had Elijah Craig, and that was my go-to with a whiskey sour.
So was it
Elijah
typically
Craig.
this Elijah Craig, or did they have multiple Elijah Craigs available?
It was typically this one, the small batch. Granted, it was high for a whiskey sour, but hey, I wasn't paying for it.
I mean, at a bar, I could see it being a little more expensive.
I can full disclosure that now. My statute of limitations is up on that one.
Right. But yeah, if you go to your local liquor store, liquor store. Why can I not talk tonight? If you go to your local liquor store,
Because you're slammered.
this should not quite.
Not quite.
This should typically be around $25 a bottle for a 7. And everything I say or we say is.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're doing with the glass.
I'm trying to let it air out a little bit. I want to see if I can find something different.
By rolling it on the table.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just something different.
Well, water me while you're doing that, so where I can, because I really want to make sure this is cleaned out completely.
For the single?
Yes.
All right. So, if you can find it at your local liquor store, which you should be able to because it's available pretty much everywhere.
Slammered.
$25. Get you a bottle. You won't be disappointed. Is that good? You can smell?
That's good.
Okay. All right. One last time. Let's see. I've already poured it in my cup. Man, that's still good.
Told
Still
you.
sweet. Love it. All right. Still oaky. Still vanilla. They did a damn good job on that.
And now for the piece de resistance.
Can you entertain our viewers for
Sure, I think
30
I can.
seconds?
We are doing the Elijah.
God dang.
We are doing the Elijah. The last one of the bunch, the Elijah. Evan Williams single barrel vintage. It is a 86.6. Is the lowest of the proofs that we had on tonight's episode so far. 43.3% alcohol per volume. Let me see what the box says, just out of curiosity, where we at. As the only vintage dated single barrel bourbon, the individual barrels that are hand selected from Evan Williams single barrel met the stringent flavor profile of each year's unique vintage. So this is done yearly, from what I gather. It was the Food and Wine Magazine 5 Great Bourbons of 2014.
Ooh.
Yes.
So, what is your opinion, now that I'm back, on brands going single state distribution?
I don't like it.
Like, this is going strictly Kentucky distribution.
I don't like it. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said pre-show,
Yeah.
I have relatives in Kentucky.
Okay.
But
So if
I don't like the
if
single.
we personally wanted a bottle, we could get it. But
yeah.
I can't tell. Let's just, for funsies, because we bring him up all the time. Ryan. If we wanted to say, hey, Ryan, I know we're doing a get-together. Will you run out and grab a bottle of Evan Williams single barrel if you get a chance?
Yeah, you're not finding this in Texas.
We can't do that.
Nope.
Like, I'll pay you back. I'll do whatever. But if you got some time, run out and grab one.
This involves a car ride and a hotel stay.
Like, I gotta stop. I gotta stay somewhere. I gotta plan. I gotta maybe take a vacation day or 2 or 7.
Or 7. I like it.
That was probably a bad idea.
Oh, the coffee?
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that before drinking it. All right. All right. Hold on. I got to do some. All right, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
So on the look, it looks very pedestrian as far as the coloration. It's kind of colored the same as everything else in this box. The only thing that really has stood out on the darkness has probably been the Pikesville. It, to me, was the darkest one of the ones so far. I could be wrong. That just might be my eyesight playing tricks on me because I'm old, but hey.
You are old.
I am old. I'll be 41 this year, bro.
All right, let's see.
I can't use the, I'm a man, I'm 40. Can't use that no more. Not after October.
Oh.
But, I mean, it's really pedestrian on the color, like I said earlier.
I know it's in here. Hang on.
It's really,
I'm on the Heaven Hill website, by the way.
It's really sweet.
Trying to find,
It
Evan
is
Williams
sweet and alcohol-y all at the same time.
vintage. All right. So
Very,
is this
very
exactly
sweet.
what you read? Evan Williams single barrel is the only vintage dated single barrel
Yes.
bourbon on the market.
Yes.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, and it even says so on their website now, available at the Evan Williams Bourbon Experience and select Kentucky retailers. Did not realize they had already put it on their website.
Yeah, the only difference from what I read off the box as opposed to what you just read was the fact that Evan Williams single barrel meets the stringent flavor profile of each year's unique vintage.
So, yeah, then each bottle is marked with the vintage date it was put into oak, along with the year it was bottled and the exact barrel number of the single barrel that bourbon was drawn from.
So on the high end.
So I'm curious, does ours say?
So this is between 7 and 8 years old. So on the high end,
7 to 8, yeah.
This thing was made and barreled in 2014. On the high end.
2014.
Yes.
Did anything happen in 2014? Was that a good year, a bad year?
Braden turned 1.
Okay. So the 1 year anniversary of you having a child.
Yes. That's about it.
I don't know what happened in 2014.
2015 was a weird year. I had knee surgery in 2015. I also left Fesco Petroleum and went back to Nestle in a roundabout way with a 1 year stay at Community Coffee, but
Meh.
not too bad.
Things and stuff. All right.
Life.
Mash bill. 78% corn, 12% rye, 10% malted barley. Color?
Pretty pedestrian on the color. I mean, just my thoughts.
golden.
It's pretty pedestrian on the color.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got an interesting nasal profile. I'll say it like that.
I'm going to go. Where are you at?
To me, it walks that line between sweet and alcohol. It kind of straddles the quote unquote fence.
You want to know what my first thought is?
Sure.
Graham cracker with alcohol poured over it.
You're such a cracker. Not to be confused with graham cracker. You're such a cracker.
Dude, that is graham cracker all day long.
I get that too. I get the.
Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like cinnamon.
You get the pepper,
bready,
cinnamon part, and then you get the
sweetness.
sweet graham. Right. It's almost like a honey graham. If like cinnamon and honey graham,
yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at with this one.
Oh, you know, like those Teddy Grahams, like the bears.
Yes,
that's it.
The cinnamon bear or the honey bear?
Ooh, can we combine them?
I guess.
I guess it's a Teddy Graham. All right, I'm going down.
Not to be confused with a Teddy Ruxpin.
Mm-mm. Damn.
I don't know.
Damn it.
I'm kind of.
I wanted it to be good.
Yeah.
This one is not quite as oaky as Elijah Craig, but it's got the oaky. Like if I were to oak rate them, it would be Elijah Craig and then Evan Williams single barrel.
So how do you rank them across the 5?
Ooh.
Because I can tell you right now how I rank them across the 5. So our 3, because we did this at 3 too. My 3 was Pikesville, Bernheim, and then Larceny.
Okay.
So my 5 is Pikesville, Elijah Craig.
Okay.
Bernheim.
Okay.
Evan Williams.
All right.
And Larceny.
Will they stand?
I don't know if they'll stand.
Let's stand them. You do you,
Okay.
and I'll change it.
Okay. So wait a minute. I'm looking at this backwards.
Yeah.
So it was Pikesville 1.
Uh-huh.
Elijah Craig 2.
Okay.
Bernheim was 3 for me.
Okay.
Evan Williams was 4.
Okay.
And Larceny was 5. So if you're looking at it from left to
I don't know if we're backwards or flipped or what.
Well, for me it's left to right.
Right. Okay.
For me it's from left to right is how I ranked them. Like I said, Pikesville's 1.
Pikesville.
Larceny's 5. And
All right.
everything else is in between.
So you got Pikesville.
Yes.
Elijah Craig.
Yes.
Bernheim.
Yes.
Evan Williams.
Yes.
Larceny.
Yes.
All right. So for me, I'm going
Elijah Craig. That makes sense. That makes sense.
that. That would be the only change.
Okay, so you and I on the back end are the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little more disappointed than I wanted to be in the single barrel, but by no means would I not buy this bottle.
No, I mean, I would buy it,
This
too.
is good.
I mean, this, to me, would be that bottle that you didn't care if it got consumed in one night.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Pikesville, you'd be like, hey, let's savor that one a little bit.
Calm down a little
Pump
bit.
the brakes. Let's savor that one.
Taste it, enjoy it, love it. All right, cool. So, now that we've almost gone a full hour.
That has to be the longest review we've ever done.
Yeah. So, just for funsies, I just got a text message from a friend. Let's call it that. I like when these things come up.
Okay.
Just out of the blue. It was nothing. I hadn't talked to him all day. I wasn't even at work.
Right.
Garrison Brothers, a good one. Single barrel.
I can see that. Garrison Brothers actually makes some pretty good stuff.
Well, he's not watching this. He's legitimately asking.
Oh.
So that's what I like. So not to be that guy, because I'm not. And I'll never claim to be the bourbon expert, the whiskey expert, connoisseur, whatever you want to call it. But when people come to me and say things like that or want to know, hey, how do I figure out what I like, what I enjoy, how do I drink it, those are the things that matter to me. So I thought that was kind of cool.
It was very cool. I like it.
So do you want to kind of explain the topic of this real quick? Let me reply to this.
I can explain
because
the topic.
I'm never going. So if anybody has any questions and you want to message us on Facebook, on Instagram, or wherever, hit us up in the email, functionyourway@gmail.com. If you have a question about a whiskey or a bourbon or a cigar for this gentleman here, don't ever hesitate to ask. We'll give you our honest opinion, and we'll lead you in the right direction if we can.
Absolutely.
Your palate may be a little bit different than ours, but I know for a fact we'll at least give you an honest opinion, and you can run with it whatever way you want.
And if we don't know, we will find out. Because we have friends.
We've got friends that have tried more than we have.
Yes.
We've got friends that have different palates than we do.
Yes.
So when you want a consensus, maybe it's kind of a good way to lean.
I set it down and then it decides to go all the way. Fantastic. So, tonight's episode.
Now that we're almost an hour in.
Yeah, we
but
are.
It's Gentleman's Friday. We're going all night long.
It's a Gentleman's Friday. I don't know if we're going all night long. So, for me, I preface this as, I don't know how you titled it because I wasn't paying attention to that point.
Guys will be guys.
Yes, we will be. So, to me, it's kind of a quote-unquote guy code, guy hack kind of thing. Because I know as guys, we like to find little shortcuts and, we kind of stick to our code, more or less, especially when it comes to your friends that are guys and stuff like that. But I'm not going to lie, there's some interesting stuff that I have that's going to throw people off just because the people that know me are going to be like, really? He actually just said that? So, yes, I actually just said that. So, I'm actually pulling up my notes right now, which I should be right about. Yep, here we go. So, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready when you are,
Okay.
sir.
So, for me, I'm going to tackle the guy code part of this first. And I site referenced all my stuff from a website that's called lovepanky.com, which is what's going to throw people off because of the interesting name of the website. But the article I got this from was with the 72 bromandments is what they were called. Not commandments, bromandments. Bromandments. Yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna cover a couple of them. I'm not gonna really dive into the whole 72. Like I said, if you want to read the article itself, go to lovepanky.com, type in 72 bromandments, and you'll find your way to the website. But obviously, there's the number one guy code of all is bros before girls.
Oh.
You thought
I put my mic down.
you thought I was gonna say something else. Look at you.
We love women.
Look at you. Yes, and this one is referred to as the founding.
Did you go bros before girls?
I did, because that's how it's written in the article.
All right.
That's how it's written in the article.
I'm in. I like it.
So yeah, the founding principle rule of the Guy Code, by the way, is bros before girls. So interesting enough. There's a few other ones too. I joke with you about this one, but immediate female family members of other bros are completely off limits. I joke with you about this one all the time because your sister, but we'll save that for another episode.
Do I got it?
A bro shall not cock block.
Okay, no, we're gonna go back
We're gonna
real
go
quick.
back.
We're gonna go
back.
We're gonna go back.
We're gonna go back.
All right. So, bro code. I don't know what number it is. You can number whatever you want.
Whatever.
A bro's family member is always off limits.
I just said that. That's literally like number 3. Immediate female family members of other bros are completely off limits.
But if you call them hot, can you get mad?
I don't think you can get mad if I call her hot, but here's the thing. If I told you I'd drink your sister's bath water, you could get mad about that. Like, for real, you could get mad about that one.
The fuck?
Exactly. What the fuck? What did you just say?
Okay, so...
God. I'm going to hell.
All right.
I'm going to hell.
Damn you, Scuba Steve!
Full ride Scotty. Going to hell.
Scholarship. Okay. Go ahead. Go. Keep going. God dang it. I don't even know.
I always find a way to get you completely just off the rails. Here's an interesting one that I found. Did you know girls can be bros too?
I'll vouch for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with that one. I have female friends.
I'll go with that one. Because, our youngest daughter always gives me crap, but Yessie is a co-worker of mine. And I can say that because it's not her real name. That's what we call her.
Wait a minute, that's not her real name?
No.
I thought it was her real name.
So as far as, like, when you say, like, work stuff, like, she would be my bro at work. Like, me and Jesse...
I get that.
We've had some conversations.
I get that.
We, that's my bro at work. Like, she's legit my bro at work.
So would you almost go as far as classifying her as your quote-unquote work wife?
In a sense, yeah.
Okay.
And it's been joked about, and Brayley likes to say, ooh, Mom, Bucky's talking about her again, or that's your girlfriend. But, like, that's my legit, like, bro at work.
But I get that because the lady that I trained to cover the other half of my territory, since I got a vacation, I only have to do half territory instead of full territory.
For sure.
Yeah. I feel that same way about my trainee, quote-unquote.
No, but that's my bro.
I get that. I get that one.
She'll forever be my bro as long as she's there.
I'm trying to find some of the more interesting ones.
Are we going,
We're on Guy Code right now to start. I have a whole nother list of, guy hacks, quote unquote.
While you kind of go through yours, The Wedding Crashers is one of my...
I love that movie.
Probably top 5 all-time movies. So if you haven't seen it, there's actually a full 151 Wedding Crasher rules.
Yes.
Like, because they go through them all. They're not all mentioned in the movie, but people kind of decipher and figure it out from there. So just a few of my favorites that I'll run through real quick. Rule number 7, blend in by standing out. That's something I think everybody should live by a little bit.
That's something that you live by a lot because you're bougie as shit.
I love to stand out in a crowd. Wherever we're at, I want people to notice me, but I blend in at the same time.
This is my peacock.
Rule number 29, always be a team player. Everyone needs a help now and then. Right?
I get that one. Yeah, I get that one.
You don't leave a bro stranded.
God, no. No bro behind.
Like, for real.
No bro left behind.
I'm gonna have a bad day one day, and we're out at a thing. I expect my bro, that guy, to have my back.
I got your 6.
Not
only that, not to cut you off, if your drunk bro is about to cheat on his girlfriend, you must follow through with one intervention. That's a guy code.
That is a guy code.
That's a guy code. One intervention. Be like, hey.
Please don't let it happen.
You might want to.
Yeah, hey, no.
Is she really worth it?
No, not never. Not never is she worth it. Another one of my favorites, rule number 63, always bring an extra umbrella. Courtesy opens more legs than charm. And that's not just like a wedding crashers thing. Like, take that into consideration for life. Whether it's with your wife, a new girlfriend, a first date, have that extra umbrella. And maybe it's not an umbrella. Maybe it's a
poncho.
Maybe it's a
rain jacket.
A cigarette, a cigar, a
cigar cutter.
It doesn't matter.
A lighter.
Whatever it is. Have that extra. Because at the end of the day, courtesy...
A custom functional gentleman flask. Jesus Christ. Good Lord.
But it's the idea of, in life, be courteous to others. That's what I took from it. Whether it's a girlfriend or whatever, I do it for my bro. But at the end of the day, for my wife, that's what matters to me. But if it's like a new girlfriend, just take a little extra tweak in your life.
Rule number 19, Speedos are out. You want something to drink?
I do.
I'll fix to get a drink.
Yep, let's do it.
I'm going to drop off the...
All right. So, rule number...
I can do this without breaking my back or ass or whatever.
One of the top rules. Rule number 76. You're live. Rule number 76. No excuses. Play like a champion.
Regular or severed?
Regular, please. So rule number 76, no excuses, play like a champion. And that pertains to whatever you're doing. Oh, good thing it's not.
Fantastic.
If your bro wants to have a day at the house, barbecuing, drinking a little drink, and you're there, and he breaks out a bottle of Angel's Envy, no excuses, play like a champion.
Play like a champion.
Be there. Be there for your bro.
Play like a champion today.
If your wife is having a bad week because she's got some bad news on a dang app.
I'm trying to see if the can disappears.
Right? Be there for your wife. Be there for your significant other.
Can your wife be your bro?
Why is that? Oh, that's frozen. No. What? Is it too cold?
Maybe. I turned it down, though. That's the sad part. What is that?
That's sugar.
Sugar? That's mountain water. How's it sugar? It's not even carbonated.
Bro, that's frozen sugar.
It's not sugar in the water.
Bro, tell me that's not sugar. Look at the way it breaks up.
Ooh, like frozen jizz is what it looks like.
Don't masturbate on your bro's water.
Don't.
I don't know what rule that is.
That's rule number 99.
But we're throwing it in there.
Rule number 99.
Rule number 69. Don't masturbate on your bro's water. Dude, that is...
I don't know what
I shouldn't have tasted that. Why did I do that? It's limey.
That's what she said?
Did you eat a lot of limes?
I mean, I've been...
I know if you eat a lot of red meat, it'll taste bitter. And if you eat a lot of pineapples, it'll have a sweetness.
No wonder my wife doesn't like it.
Yep.
I like red meat.
The more you know.
Rainbow.
Where are we at?
I don't know.
All right.
We're gone.
Rule number 104. Be well-groomed and well-mannered. Thoughts?
I like that one. I'm not really well-groomed right now. I got a little...
Why is it so limey?
I don't...
God dang it.
I don't know. You'll swap it out for something else.
No, I'm not going to... Oh! That was not limey. Why do I keep licking it?
I don't know. Because it tastes good? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it tastes good or not.
It tastes funky.
It's so good.
Oh, my God.
All right, where are we at?
I don't know.
Stop it. What do you got?
Act as your bro's internet buffer. Make sure you delete your browser history.
So if I were to die... Why is it all over me? This has become a bad situation.
Oh, God.
All right. So if I were to die, you would delete my internet history?
God, yes.
Okay.
Not have to have your passwords first, but God, yes.
If I'm ever on my deathbed, I'm sending them to you. I don't know why. My wife sees everything I do. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So, kind of along your same lines, if you haven't seen How I Met Your Mother, Barney Stinson and
Has
his
some of the
bro
greatest,
code
yes, some of the
is some of the greatest of all time.
absolutely.
I think I have some of them, and you're more than welcome to kind of continue along your lines. I don't know what y'all
Best man, best
you
stripper.
have.
Yes, I said best man, best stripper.
I'm not real sure.
If given the title of best man at your friend's wedding, you're entitled with the duty of preparing the bachelor party. Best man, best stripper.
Okay.
Makes sense. We didn't use a stripper because we know Dana would have killed us all.
But we had a great time.
We did have a great time.
Article 2 of the Bro Code by Barney Stinson. A bro is always entitled to do something stupid as long as the rest of his bros are all doing it.
I agree with that.
Yeah? Okay. What else you got?
You must own at least one suit.
Okay. Not mad about that one.
Yep.
Let's see. What else you got?
Bros pitch in for beer when cash is short.
Yep. I definitely agree with that one. Article 15. A bro never dances with his hands above his head. We're not pulling this one right here.
Not Jersey Shore?
We're not doing this one right
We're
here.
not Pauly D.
Please don't.
Or the Situation.
God, don't.
None of that.
No.
Bros don't give each other birthday cards.
Agreed. But can I give you a bro hug on your birthday?
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, this one is for me.
Bros must never, ever share a dessert.
No,
Ever.
God, no. Oh,
Ever.
God, no.
Delete.
Get your
delete,
own mother
delete.
trucker.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. All right. A bro should be able to, at any time, recite the following reigning champions: Super Bowl, World Series. This one doesn't really pertain to us, and Playmate of the Year.
I feel you're 2 out of 3 on that.
I'm definitely 2 out of 3, but I don't. The Playmate one's kind of. The sports theme caught me.
I can tell you who's on the cover of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition this year, which I don't agree with.
Speaking of bro,
Gotta go. Bro, gotta go, number one.
How we do it?
So, yeah, back to my thing. Kim Kardashian, I don't know how in the hell she got on the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition. I really don't. If somebody wants to comment, by all means, and let me know why, because I don't see that one. I'll have to wait till he gets back for that one. I'm reading ahead on my bro list. A bro must never reveal how many women he sleeps with. A gentleman never kisses and tells. I like that one. It's a pretty good one. So you want me to tell you the one I waited for you to come back on?
Yes.
A bro must provide a condom to another bro in need.
That doesn't really pertain to us, bro. We're married.
Yeah, but I mean, the stranger exists. In a way. He's like, I can't get down with that.
I'm taking my glasses off. We're going all in. So, I'm kind of curious. Did you find? I gotta put my headphones on because I can't really hear a whole lot.
I wouldn't think so.
Really weird. What do we got? What else you got as far as like guy code, bro code? Kind of curious.
A bro must leave the toilet seat up for another bro. But also,
what are the limitations?
never have a conversation with a bro in the bathroom. Never. No.
See, that happens all the time.
No. That's why you look at them and be like this. I've done that to people before. I've had one hand on junk, one hand doing this.
All right. Let me get your opinion on this one. Article 24. Mm-hmm. When wearing a baseball cap, a bro may position the brim at either 12 or 6 o'clock. All other angles are reserved for rappers and the handicapped.
100% in agreement. I only do 12 and 6.
So we're okay.
Matter of fact, since you're doing 6.
So we're okay with 6.
I'm doing 6.
We're okay with 6.
We're okay with 6.
All right. I wanted to know your opinion.
Not 7.
There's often not a lot of times I see you with your hat at 6, so I didn't know your full opinion.
I like the 6 o'clock.
We like 6 o'clock.
I rock the 6 o'clock when it's oddly enough when I'm at work and I'm in the back of the truck pulling someone's order. The hat is at 6 o'clock a lot.
I like when friends say, "You'll have to remind me to eat tomorrow."
I never have to have anybody remind me to eat.
That's when you know it's going to be a good time.
A bro must order enough pizza for all his bros.
Agreed. A bro does not let another bro get a tattoo of a girl's name.
This one right here is the one I had the hardest time with, only because I am the way I am, but you can relate to this one. A bro must not fuss when another bro doesn't reply to his texts, calls, or emails.
Guilty as charged.
I'm a terrible replier.
I get it. You're super busy at work.
And then by the time I get home at 6, 6:37, 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Speaking of, I walked in the door Wednesday, 8:30.
Shut the front door.
Nope. Ask the wife.
Dang, dude.
And I left the house before 4, and I started at 4:05.
See, and there's a lot of times that I get home when it's that late, or I've just had a day that I don't care to reply. I don't care to call you back. And it's not just, it's literally everybody. Like, there are unread text messages still in my little queue.
Ooh, speaking of text messages, I got an interesting one from our friends at Texas Tail.
Oh.
Yes, I did. I sent Laney a text.
Shout out Texas Tail.
Shout out to Laney Wilson
God,
and
I
the
love
guys
these
at Texas
people.
Tail. I said, hey, girl, what's up? What are you and the crew at Texas Tail are doing? She put, we're great. Event season is upon us, so we've been crazy busy. How are y'all? And my response, fan-fucking-tastic.
Shout out Texas Tail.
Shout out Texas Tail. Speaking of,
Those bros.
since we can bro code it, are we going back to Mardi Gras again?
I'm down.
Okay.
But only if we make the stop at Texas Tail.
Yes, we will make the stop at Texas Tail.
Because if you're in Galveston and you don't stop at Texas Tail,
If you don't know, now you know.
now you know. Because that's the place to be. This one I don't agree with. And it's not because I do it a lot or really at all. Mainly because I think Dana's really the only one that's ever seen me. But it says Article 41, a bro never cries. But if it was me
I
and
have
you-
mixed emotions around
See, if it was me and you and there was like a legitimate conversation, like had I gotten bad news today,
Yes.
and thank God I didn't,
Yes.
but had I gotten bad news today,
Right.
you, being my quote-unquote bro, are the one guy I would probably cry in front of.
I'd agree with that statement.
Because I've done a lot.
And vice versa.
Because I've done a lot. To this week, I've done a lot, and I've been there for everybody. But at some point, a bro is going to break down. Like, there becomes a breaking point.
Everybody has their breaking
And if I
point.
were to sit in front of you and cry, I feel like that would be okay.
But also, a true bro doesn't judge.
See,
And not only that, on a lighter side,
and that's that give or take on the bro code.
bros don't wax their body.
No. God, no. I tried
Kelly Clarkson!
I tried to let Dana do that one time, and I cried.
What?
I didn't cry, but I said no, ma'am. What else we got? Let's see. Do you have any? Okay, so wow, that's a long. I'm not gonna do all that.
No shit.
I'm trying to go through some of the Barney Stinson ones.
I got one for you.
What do you got?
When a bro has a kid, all his bros become honorary uncles.
Yes,
It's Uncle Bucky.
Uncle Bucky and Uncle Roy.
Yep. Fantastic.
That'll never change.
A bro never keeps a picture of another bro in his wallet. I don't even carry pictures of my kids in my wallet. Am I a bad person for that?
No.
I mean, it's 2022. We all have phones. I feel I can
Yeah.
carry pictures of my kids on my phone.
Right, when we have events, if I take pictures of all of us hanging out, like our kids and everybody's in the pool, and I take a photo, like, okay, But yeah, if you have a picture of me in your wallet, we're gonna have to have a conversation.
I don't even have room for pictures in my wallet. Have you seen
Right.
the wallet that I carry?
That's exactly what I'm
it's
thinking.
Small. It's like Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer. That's exactly what it is.
All right. So, I want to. Do you
My
have
favorite one, yes,
Oh,
my
okay.
favorite one on this list.
There's more.
Bros do not make eye contact when eating a banana. That ranks right up there with hashtag third monkey.
The third monkey eating a banana.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. I like that.
A bro never tickles another
Okay.
bro.
Okay. Oh God, that's. See, in my opinion, and don't take this any other way than just me being funny. Tickle is a form of rape. It's unwanted. I don't care who you are. It's unwanted.
Wait a minute. If it's female tickle, then it's wanted.
No.
You mean tell me if the
Tickling is a form of rape.
Cut the shit. You mean to tell me if a wife walks in and tickles you, you ain't doing something about it? I'm gonna bend her ass like a pretzel,
Well, that's okay.
and I'm gonna fuck her 6 ways from Sunday.
But if I'm trying, if it's not going in that direction, like if you're just fucking around, sorry, F-bomb. That doesn't happen a whole lot on this show. My bad.
We're on YouTube now.
Yeah, that Pat McAfee does it.
Pat McAfee does it.
We
all
can
the
do it
time.
if he does it.
Not that we're comparing ourselves to Pat McAfee.
No, God, no. Tickling is a form of rape because it's unwanted.
Hey, bros,
Are you still going?
I am.
Codes?
Hey, bros, nuts are off limits to pranks,
What?
assaults, or even fist fights.
Agreed. I'll agree on
Fantastic.
that. Do not. Mm-hmm.
And last but not least,
Oh, God.
bros do not share drinks or feed another bro with a spoon.
Don't ever feed me with a spoon.
Oh my god!
Now,
This is one off the
sharing
goddamn
drinks. Sharing drinks may be a little bit different. Because if I'm like, dude, you ordered a whiskey, I ordered a whiskey. I'm like, dude, try this one. And you try it, I'm not going to complain about it.
Why not just order the same whiskey? We did that with the Balcones
We did.
and what was that restaurant in Galveston?
Yes.
The seafood place?
What? It
On
wasn't
the water?
Balcones.
It was Balcones.
No.
Yes.
I don't think
It was Balcones.
Oh, we're not going to try that. We got to try that one.
We're going to wait. That's for the last call.
Are we doing that
Yes,
for last call?
We are because
my bad.
we still got the guy hack portion of this and the Fab Four
Okay.
and my EDC corner. Jesus, we're going off the rails in a
We
hurry.
are so off the rails.
This is an hour and 23 minutes in. You've broke the stick 3 times. 3 times. Oh, actually, 2 times. 2 times. He's broke the stick twice. So while he's doing that and while he's actually getting drink, I'm going to go into my EDC.
It's Gentleman's
Oh,
Friday.
good Lord, you pulling out the wallet? I'm going into my EDC corner real quick. Flashlight. Yes, I have a flashlight in my pocket. You don't believe me? There it is. Flashlight in the pocket. This is a Sky Wolf Eyes that I ordered
Flashlight
off
in
Amazon.
the pocket.
Flashlight in the pocket.
Or is it a pocket flashlight?
I mean, it's
A flashlight?
It's strobies.
Oh.
It's got the tight zoom on it. You can look at it on the wall. See the wall?
Ooh.
Watch. Wait a minute. Flare it out.
What's happening?
I don't know what's happening either. Flashlight, Sky Wolf Eyes, probably about $15 off Amazon.
Just in case everybody's
it's
wondering.
super bright. We're
this
drinking
is the Willet
Willet.
Rye.
Pocket knife of the week.
Pocket knife of the
Great
week.
repair frame,
I have
large.
I have the kind of miniature version.
Yes,
Of that.
I have the large one. But yeah,
This is not gonna. My head's not gonna stay this way, but
super good. I don't think I have anything else on me. The wallet, I still carry the V back.
yeah.
I'm actually fixing to order another one tomorrow. I did order some new work tennis shoes that should be here tomorrow as well. I ordered some RBXs.
RBXs.
They're actually comfortable and very affordable. I got my tennis shoes, taxes and all, $29.
Ooh. Can't complain about that.
Black and white, high arch support, comfy. I'll break them in probably over the weekend.
Yeah.
'Cause I get because everybody gets a 3-day,
Well-
3-day weekend.
Everybody minus my wife.
She's got to work Monday?
No, she's got to work tomorrow.
What?
I've got to go in for like a minute.
What?
Mine's different from hers because all I got to do is submit payroll because we're not open Monday.
I'm going to tell you right now, you two being managers, y'all work more damn Saturdays than any managers I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Typically, I would.
Is your boss watching?
I don't know because
Okay,
he's
good.
the one texting me about whiskeys and bourbons.
Okay, good. I was fixing if he was watching,
But I like the fact that people ask me about these things.
I was fixing to put him on blast if he was watching. I'm going to be like, hey, this manager needs weekends off.
So, because I wasn't there today, I do have to go in tomorrow.
Aquí no.
I have to get payroll
Your Spanish portion of the show.
because we are not open Monday, and I want my employees to get paid.
That's true. Mine actually took a little bit longer. Normally, I get paid on like Thursday afternoon. It showed up Friday morning.
Ooh, nice.
But I still got paid. Ching.
All right. So a couple guy hacks. Let's run through some of these.
Oh, good Lord.
First and foremost, if you go to a urinal and you are center
Please
point,
tell me you're saying the space of urinal. Is that what rule you're going with? Because I follow this one on the regular.
Oh, no. Yeah, obviously you should always do one space between each urinal.
Yes.
But if you walk up to a urinal to pee, if you go center point of that urinal and then you go 45 degrees to the left or right at an angle and pee, you will not get splashed with pee. They are made to redirect the urine that comes out into the bottom of the urinal.
You're also cleaning the bowl.
That too. But don't ever pee straight into a urinal unless it has the catcher.
Urinal?
No. God, no.
You're like, what the?
Why would any? No.
Bro, I'm gonna tell
Don't
you right
ever.
now.
Bro code number 999. Don't shit in a urinal.
I'm going to tell you right now, that almost happened today at work. I was at an Express Mart. I'm not going to say which Express Mart it was, but this guy, I literally could see his shadow in the urinal. He was scratching a fucking lottery ticket, and I was literally about to shit through a screen door and not get a single wire dirty. That's where I was at. But this jackwagon is scratching a fucking lottery ticket while taking a shit. Number one, that is gross on 2 levels, because if I'm the cashier that has to cash in that lottery ticket, that shit has got all kind of DNA samples I don't
Fecal
fucking
matter.
need on it.
I don't want to touch your fecal matter.
Yes. So, note to self, don't scratch your damn scratch offs in the shitter.
No. But if you're peeing at a urinal, if you go slightly to the left where it curves, you won't splatter yourself. Number 2, we're dudes.
Yep.
Me and Roy.
I'm a dude. You're a dude. They're a dude. We're all dudes.
And as we've often joked, we are FGOC, fat guys on camera.
Fat.
Whether or not, but we're dudes. We're all guys. You take on smells that you don't often realize.
I just cut my finger.
So, take a shower.
Yes.
Even if you don't think you need to.
Bro code number 777. Do not smell your bro in any capacity.
Yeah, but take a shower. Like, just take one.
Mystical said it best. Take a bath. Wash yourself.
Exactly.
Take a bath. Show me what you're working with.
We're going to smell. Whether it's an inherited smell, you walk into gas stations all day. You walk into
convenience stores and grocery stores and God knows where else.
You're going to inherit a smell.
I sweat like a Hebrew slave in the back of my truck pulling somebody's order.
I walk in and out of a mechanic's shop all day long.
You smell like gas and oil.
Whether I don't sweat, granted, most of the time I do end up sweating, but even if I didn't, I would inherit a gasoline smell, an oil smell. I would inherit a smell. We're guys. No matter what, just rinse off. Even if you don't think you need to, just please do
Let me
it.
tell you the greatest invention in the world? Dude wipes.
Dude wipes.
Look it up.
Dude wipes. Just a thought. Just take a shower. What do you got? Anything?
Match your dress, shoes, and suits. And I will post a chart on our Facebook page about this because I have charts.
Yeah, I would like that. Anything else?
When possible, try to buy full
Quality. Yeah, the quality will.
Yes.
The quality will surprise you.
Quality over quantity.
Um,
Invest in a quality shoe tree.
Yeah. Even if you're just a tennis shoe guy or a hey dude guy.
This one's going to surprise you. Fold your sweaters instead of hanging them.
Yeah, they don't get the little nipples on the
Yes,
shoulder.
they don't get the titties.
Yeah, you don't get nipples on
Yes.
the shoulders. I'll run through one real quick. Be aware of your talking speed at certain times. In public forums, slow down. When talking to your higher-ups, a manager or corporate beings, if you feel you're getting nervous or excited, slow down.
Is it sad that I have
Calm
to talk
yourself.
to my superiors at Jack Hilliard and
Slow, deliberate sentences and sound everything out.
I'm not saying talk like this. Don't follow Roy's example. But calm yourself. Think about what you're doing. Think about what you're saying. Slow down. Enunciate. Talk in a normal voice. Don't get too excited and start talking really fast and try to overtalk your manager.
and don't cut anybody off. That shit's just stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Let your shoes breathe between wears.
Ooh, I like that.
You shouldn't just slip on the same trusty pair of shoes day after day.
Right.
Why? Because if you let them rest, they will stay alive much longer.
And your soles don't get flattened out.
Speaking of shoes, how did your new ones?
Man, I love those shoes.
Really? I'm shocked. Actually, I'm not
As
shocked
Walmart,
at all.
and don't get me, well, I wanted to not like the way they did.
I'm going to pick up a bigger pair.
They're Walmart shoes, y'all.
I'm going to pick up an actual bigger pair because they run small, so I actually need a 11, 12.
Yeah. Roy gave me his shoes last week. Right off his feet.
That's bro code.
That's bro.
bro code.
All right, here's one for you, for me, for everybody out there. I know I haven't been able to do it recently because it's been raining nonstop.
Yep.
But find a hairstyle that works for you. When you find it, love it. When you love it, rock it. I'm a little bit on the shorter side, so the faux hawk, in a sense, works for me because it gives me a little bit of height. But with my receding hairline, it gives me a good point in the faux hawk area. So when you find it, love it. When you love it, rock it.
You were literally inside my head right now, and I'll
So-
tell you why.
And then this pertains to everybody. When you're thinning a little bit on top, if you want to shave it, shave it. If you want to rock the comb over because you got it, rock that fucking comb over. When you got a little bit of hair on top, figure out what works best for you. That's what I'm saying. Just find something that works and then do you.
Hack number 15, tailor your haircut to your face.
There you go.
If you have a round face, get a haircut that's tighter on the sides. If you have a long face, ask for longer hair on the sides and around your temples.
See, I'd agree with that. We're all over it. Just find it, rock it, be you, do you. Like we always say,
I do not agree with this one hack, okay? Mm-hmm. Only wash your hair 3 times a week. Most hair professionals agree that you should wash your hair at most every 2 to 3 days. Some barbers, like Van Caspisanaro of Ball and Buck in Boston, even advocate abstaining from washing your hair except every other day.
So you may or may not agree, but I wash my hair every other day.
I wash mine every day.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday are my hair washing day. Tuesday and Thursdays are not.
I can get down with that.
I'm going to break the stick.
You can break the stick, it's fine.
Okay.
Fix your credit card magnet strip with cellophane tape.
Really?
Yes, place it over the magnetic strip if your credit card even stops being read through most credit card readers. It will work. I have tried it. It is functional, gentlemen, approved. What else I got? Wrap some duct tape around an old gift card or credit card, and the reason why is because you never know when you're going to need duct tape. Also, there is an item on Amazon that is called the shim, which basically will let you unlock any door as long as the deadbolt is not locked. And I used to carry an actual cut-down personal shim in my wallet just because my kids have a bad habit of locking the doorknob, and you can shim a doorknob lock shut, but you cannot shim a deadbolt. So I don't know if you heard the first part of my hack, but it was wrap some duct tape around an old gift card just to have duct tape in your pocket.
Yeah.
But my follow-up with that is there's a thing, and I'm actually going to see if I can pull it up on my Amazon list right now. It's called the Shim Card, and it is, come on. I don't want to see none of my Lord of the Rings,
is that the one
Rings
that
of Power.
fits between the door jamb and the door? And you kind of...
Let me see if I'm right. S-H-M.
And if you have... if you have smart locks, don't lock the bottom lock.
Yes, do not lock the bottom lock. I don't think it's going to pull it up.
All right.
But anyway, it's a shim card. You can look it up on Amazon. It's got cutouts in it. It will do basically any regular doorknob. And it's only like, I think, $7.
Let's dive into the Fab Four. We're over an hour and a half now.
We are over an hour and a half.
I know it's functional. It's Gentleman's Friday.
Yes.
We're having a great time.
Yes.
I'm never going to cut the show short.
Right. But I feel we kind of need to. A little bit. I mean, 2 hours is a bit excessive. We're getting into ruling on the field territory in that point.
Oh!
Which, by the way, where have those guys been?
Hello? Hello?
They not the functional gentlemen.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Wait a minute. Is that? No. You got to do it like this. Hello from the other side.
You went a different direction.
I did. I went Adele. I like Adele. For an English chick.
I would. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. I would. What happened there?
It's a cork.
It condensated.
I got you.
Here's a challenge.
Okay.
I want to hear from the Rolling on the Field guys. They used to be a normal thing on our show, and we used to be a normal thing on their show. And I know they're on a little bit of a hiatus due to some technical difficulties, in a sense.
Can you call it technical difficulty?
I'm not real sure what to call it.
I feel they got offered.
Oh, do you want that?
No, I don't want it. I just wanted to set it right there.
But I would love to hear from the Rolling on the Field guys. I know they're still posting on their Facebook. If you're not following them, go out and follow them. It's Rolling on the Field, ROTF. And they're awesome on Facebook. They post some funny stuff about college football. They
actually do post
about NFL. They're big into our local sports scene. So if you're here locally in Southeast Texas, give them a follow. But they've got some really good content, and I would love to hear from those guys. Maybe even see if they're willing to do something with college football season here. But would love to see those guys. I know I miss them.
I do too. I miss hearing from those guys.
I had a lot of fun on their show.
Yeah, I've
commenting.
You've actually been. I've commented on the show.
You've
actually hosted and commented.
I've been on the show. I've commented on the show. I've called into the show.
I think they're quote unquote hating on a fat guy because I've never been allowed to host.
But
I'm sportsy.
I'm a sports guy.
That severed lime is so good. Shout out to my wife for hooking me up with that.
All right, so we've plugged some people. Oh,
so speaking of plugging people, can we talk about the Southeast Texas Whiskey Festival?
Southeast Texas Whiskey Festival, January 6th and 7th. Actual festival is the 7th, which is a Saturday.
Yes.
If you've got nothing going on January 7th, it's a Saturday. You're not going to have anything going on. Be there. Go ahead and buy your tickets now.
Yes.
Over 400 bottles for you to try, taste, sip, and enjoy while we're all out there enjoying each other's company.
And not only that, 100% of the proceeds go to Cure Rare Disease, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to the research and development of life-saving therapies for children and people with rare diseases.
Yes, and if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. This is going to be one of the biggest whiskey festivals in, I'm just going to say it, in the United States. This is huge. Do you know that this is, and not only is it one of the first in our area, but there are so many people that are already signed up. There are so many distilleries, so many reps
Our
that are going to be there.
Speaking of, our buddies at Clifford Distilling
Are going to be there.
are going to be there. Which, by the way, we have to do a
Shout out.
quote-unquote pour one out for Max.
Why you got to bring it up, dog?
I have to, man. I commented on it.
I didn't want. I was gonna cry.
So we met Max, which Max is the quote-unquote distilling security
Max
guard.
Is the man.
Yes, he's a very well-mannered dog.
Yes.
We're going
I
to
love
pour
Max.
one out for Max.
That dude sat by my side
Yes.
while we were at the distillery doing our tour. Like, he just came up and he was like chilling.
Right there.
Big chilling.
So shout out to Max. I
Shout
know
out,
they
Max.
are going to be closed Tuesday.
Shout out to the Clifford family.
Yes. And we send our condolences
Yes,
for
we
your
do.
quote-unquote loss because
Yes.
Max has bone cancer. It's a very tragic thing. He's a well-mannered dog, probably one of the most well-mannered
love
dogs I've ever been around in my life.
That dude was awesome.
He was very awesome.
I love, and you know me, I love puppies.
Yes, you
I
have.
love a puppy.
Yes, you have too.
But yeah, shout out to those guys. But shout out to Mike Williams and his wife. They both loved our post last night.
Fantastic. Shout out
for
to
sharing.
What is that other lady?
Sharing the Southeast Texas Whiskey
There was
Festival.
another lady that
If you're going to
commented
be in
on
the
a
area,
post
if
of
you
ours.
can be in the area, y'all come out for real. Buy the tickets. They're available on setxwhiskeyfestival.com, I
Yes.
believe. Get your tickets now.
And
They're
not only
selling out
that,
fast.
if you want your boys, the functional gentlemen, to be there, we can show up.
I'm gonna be there. My
Yeah.
ticket's done dead bought.
Oh, you done bought yours?
Are you buying yours?
I
You better jump on.
I know, I got to jump on.
Either way, I'm gonna be there.
Right, he'll be there.
I'll be there. We're doing it big.
Yep.
I'm gonna be filming. I'm gonna be posting stuff on TikTok. I'm gonna be posting stuff on
Nice.
Facebook. May or may not do Instagram. I know you're more of the Instagram kind of.
I am more the Instagram kind
But
of guy.
we're gonna do what we can. I know I'm gonna be there, so y'all come out. Y'all hang out with me. Come talk to me, and let's do. Oh, he hit me.
Do you think we can have merch?
Workplace abuse.
I feel like we could give away merch.
We can.
And it should be ready next week. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I have a surprise for you next week. You are going to love it because I love it.
I don't
because
like
it was a surprise from Unique Boutique Tumblers.
No way.
Yes.
No.
It is
Shut up.
fantastic.
Shout out Unique Boutique.
It's something
Find them on Facebook.
It's something
At
she's
Unique
never
Boutique.
done before. I saw a glimpse of it.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes, you'll
Stone
see
Cold
it.
Steve. What?
You'll see it. I've teased it enough.
All right.
Where are we at? Oh, Fab Four.
Oh.
Where's Fab Four? Yeah, everybody does a top five. Everybody
Yeah.
does a big three. We're doing a Fab
Nah,
Four.
we're doing a Fab Four. Because if you're not Fab Four and you're not functional,
That's
then
it.
you're not us.
What he said.
Yeah.
Fab Four closing
Fab
out
Four.
summer.
Closing out summer.
What's your number 4?
Number 4, Labor Day parties are always a fun last hoorah.
My number 4, football talk and fantasy football drafts. That's a good way to close out summer because you're going into the fall. We all like fantasy football.
Yes, we do.
Can't complain.
No, you cannot.
Number 3.
Number 3, arguing with my wife about when it's okay to put up fall decorations.
I don't have that argument because the only thing we really decorate for is Christmas.
See, she's
And it's
already
nice.
trying to buy pumpkin. She said, you know what season it is? Pumpkin season.
Is there such a thing?
Clearly.
Is she one of those people that like pumpkin spice lattes?
It's like hashtag basic white bitch.
You know she watches the show, right?
I know she does, and I love her to death.
My number
She knows
three,
it.
my number 3, oddly enough, is the pumpkin spice latte.
Wait, you skipped number 4.
No, I didn't. My number 4 was fantasy football
Oh,
drafts and
shit.
football talk.
We're doing Fab 4.
Fab 4. 4.
4.
4.
Fab 4.
Like
It's the
the
first
Four
time.
Horsemen.
First time
Woo!
Fab 4. First time Fab 4.
Yes.
3. What was it? I'm sorry. You're number 3.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Pumpkin spice lattes. You're a fan of them?
No.
Oh.
I know that's when
What
fall
about all the
gets
pumpkin
here.
spice foods? Like Pop-Tart came out with this pumpkin spice latte.
I like
Oreos.
I like pumpkin pie.
Oreos comes out with a pumpkin spice.
I also
Oreo.
like poontang pie too, but that's-
Poontang. Doing a poontang. All right. So are you yay or nay? Overall, general, are you a pumpkin spice fan?
no.
Okay.
Pumpkin, yes. Pumpkin spice, no.
You like pumpkin pie?
I like pumpkin pie. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I like
You're
the
that
pumpkin
guy.
pie.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
Okay.
I'm
Number two.
I'm a fat guy. Okay.
Fat
I like
guy
food.
in a, shout out Chris Farley.
Shout out R.I.P. Chris Farley.
R.I.P. Number 2.
Yep, number 2.
My number 2, it's officially bourbon season. This is National Bourbon Heritage Month. Most distilleries are releasing their allocated and special releases during the next couple months, whether it's September or October. There's a couple that do it in November, but for the most part, everybody's doing it big. It's fall, and bourbon is oftentimes considered a fall drink, quote unquote, even though we do it all year long.
That was your number 2?
That was my number 2.
You would say, oddly enough, that was my number 2.
Hot dog, look at you.
It's National Bourbon Month.
Yes, sir. That calls for the end of summer.
That brings it down to
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1. It's football season.
See, he went a different direction than I did. He went a way different direction than I did.
College, NFL, plus I get a little bit of baseball because the Astros are making the playoffs again.
Boy, yeah,
Go
they're making the
fucking
playoffs.
figure.
Yeah, go fucking figure.
Go figure.
My
Where are the Rangers at? Oh, where are the Rangers at? Not making the playoffs.
No, we're in straight rebuild.
But it's still college and
We're
NFL.
in straight rebuild mode.
Yeah, I'm just messing with
I
you.
can really admit that
But
we're in straight rebuild.
College, NFL football, plus we get a little bit of playoff baseball.
You me say, oddly enough, I'm not looking forward to week 1 as a Longhorn fan, but I am looking forward to
What are
week
y'all's?
2.
What's y'all's week 1?
Week 1 is University of Louisiana Monroe.
Ooh,
ULM.
that's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
That's a fun one.
It's a fun one. But week 2, Alabama.
Like the.
Yes. Roll Tide, Alabama. Yes.
I'm curious.
September 12th. Put it on the calendar in DKR in Austin.
I want to know what the spread is on that game.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
I want
to
to
see
know what the spread
is.
is. We're talking about that one next week.
Yes, we can talk about that one next week for sure. Because this week will be literally like the ULM should be a win for the Horns, but
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
I don't know anymore because I mean you had the Appalachian State thing a few years
wait a
ago.
minute. Y'all got the Quinn Ewers.
Yes, we do have Quinn Ewers.
Has anybody ever seen Quinn Ewers play football?
I can tell you right now, and not to be a dick, but I'm gonna be a dick just because when you said this, your daughter would love him just because of the fact that he has a damn mullet.
Shout out mullet. Yep, she would
Mullet.
shout out to the downtown festival going on October
What?
here in town.
What are you talking about?
You don't know about that?
Well, the Tiger Prowls this weekend because it's homecoming week in Silsbee. I mean, I get
With the
that.
washer tournament. And
Oh, that's the Gumbo Cook-Off, October
Gumbo
8th.
cook-off.
Yes.
October Thank
8th.
you. So here in, let's just call it what it is. Downtown Silsbee.
Yep.
There's a gumbo cook-off.
Yep.
A huge festival going on.
Yep.
It's October 8th.
October 8th.
October 8th. If you've got anything to do with anything,
I feel the functional gentleman should do a gumbo.
that's where, and I was going a little bit different direction.
We should do washers.
If me and you ain't doing a washer team,
I like that one even better.
we doing it wrong.
I agree.
Because let's face it. Okay, you want to go back to like the bro code, guy hacks thing.
Okay.
Learn a game that isn't just brute physical force. Football, baseball, basketball. You can win a lot of those things.
So I have 3:
Okay.
beer pong, cornhole, and washers.
I have 2.
Okay.
Washers and my recently learned and loved shuffleboard.
Interesting. I like that one.
But learn a game that isn't brute force. Learn a game that is a little bit of delicate touch. Finesse. Washers, you gotta hit. You can hit 1, 2, 3. Shuffleboard on a table, as I've recently learned to play. You've got the 1, 2, 3. Learn to play the game that you're gonna play, and learn some finesse, some touch.
Beer pong.
Hit the cup you want to hit. It's not just punch you in the face.
Playing with the clit.
That's a thought.
That's finesse.
That's finesse.
I like it.
And it's just a thought.
It is a thought.
Learn some finesse.
Where are we? Are we at
Learn
the number
some
one?
Delicacy.
I know we went off the rail a little bit on
Touch
this
your
one.
wife in a way she's never been touched.
Can we say that on YouTube?
Finesse.
I think we just did.
We did.
Hell with
I don't-
it.
Fuck it.
Did we go number one?
That was my number one. It's football season, baby. College football, NFL.
God,
Let's do the thing.
We went way off.
We did.
My
What's your number one?
The last swim and grilling with family and friends.
Yes, sir. Labor Day weekend. My pool's green. We're not gonna swim.
But we can still grill.
It's nonstop rain for
can
like
still-
the last
we can still
2
grill.
weeks.
We can still grill.
Me and Dana, we got back today, and me and Dana were standing outside on the back porch, and we were like,
Nope.
"It's not gonna happen,"
Nope.
because that's when it was like,
Yep.
that was lightning. Not today,
Yep.
and heaven forbid, it's probably gonna rain tomorrow.
Probably.
It's probably gonna rain Monday.
Probably.
Are we gonna do something for Labor Day weekend?
I feel we'll hang out Sunday.
We will, because that's what we do. That's my bro. That's what we do.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. That's what we do.
I gotta find one.
But would I love to have been able to swim? Yeah, because that's what Labor Day's about. It's that last hoorah. That was my number 4. It's that last hoorah, that last swim of the year, that last put something on the grill, the last. I mean, I grill year round. You know that.
No, yeah, I do too. I get it.
But, I mean, that's what Labor Day is all about, especially being in the boat business. This is my last hurrah. I'm excited about a little bit of downtime.
I'm excited about a 3-day weekend because I'm telling you right now, your boy's close to burnout.
Oh, my. If burnout had a line, I'm over it. Like, legit over it. I'm over it.
Yeah, I need a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
And I've got one too.
I got to go in tomorrow for like 30 minutes. Like, top. If I'm there for more than 30 minutes, I'm doing something wrong, because I've got to get my guys' payroll submitted.
Yep.
I'm the manager of my department.
Yep.
So I've got to get my guys' payroll submitted so that they get paid next week.
Yep.
And that is all I give a shit about. Submit the payroll, be done, and move on.
2 shits and a fuck.
That's it. Because if I care about anybody, I care about my guys, and my guys will tell you right now, I give a shit about them.
Sounds of a good manager.
And I will tell you now, if you're a manager, if you have MGR behind your name and you don't give a shit about your guys, you're doing it wrong.
I have MGR behind my name, but it's account manager.
But you care about your stores.
Do I?
I don't know, do you?
Kinda. A little bit. Some of them I do. Some of
If
them
I
more than
walked
other.
into one of your stores
Okay.
and I called you and said, dude, really? Where's the...
I would ask you what store it was first. That'd be my first question. Where are you at?
Because I did this last week.
Okay.
I walked into the one in the town over from us, the big one, the new one,
That would be the Speedy Stop.
and I said, why is there no Black Rifle coffee?
I don't do Black Rifle coffee in that account.
But I asked.
They have it through somebody else.
But I asked.
You did ask. They have it through somebody else.
That should not be a problem.
No.
But you would have cared, right?
I definitely would have cared. Absolutely.
If I would have
cared.
asked and it was your store for that supply.
But the sad thing about it is I can't argue with them because of the fact that they're actually getting it slightly cheaper.
Okay.
And
Which
by
is
slightly
fine.
cheaper, I mean it's like
which is fine.
30 cents cheaper.
But you and me both know if I'm going to ask you, hey, I stopped at your store and I said, where's the Black Rifle coffee? It'd be a problem.
It would, but then I'd tell you.
Well, yeah, we got...
Check the
I got
fridge.
my own personal refrigerator.
That's why I'm drinking it tonight, because I need a little pickup.
God, we've been 2 hours.
We're
This is the longest episode I think
an
we've
hour
ever
and
done.
55 minutes.
Anyway. So where are we at? We've covered the EDC corner. We did that. We covered
Got
the
the
guy
back
code and the guy hacks. We did that.
Uh-huh.
We reviewed 5 different whiskeys in one night, which I think is a record.
A
for
record.
us. New world record.
New world record.
I'm on God knows how many drinks right now because I've literally had one
It's a
clean
gentleman's
cause. It
Friday.
is very much a gentleman's Friday.
But you know what the plus side is? We don't have John here, and you didn't have to hear. It's finally Friday.
Oh God, I'd have rather heard "Finally Friday" than that Carly Jepsen shit. It's Friday, getting down on my day. Screw that woman
But,
in the
hey,
ear.
let's give a shout out to interim producer Mr. Bucky Pender, right here with the purple mouse,
The purple mouse.
controlling what we're doing tonight.
Shout out to the screen, by the way.
Shout
We
out
can
to
actually
this
see
big
everything.
screen.
I like
We
this
can see
setup.
it
I'm not
all.
gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we had a good night.
I think we did too.
I can't hit the button, but I can do it if you're ready. Do you have
I
one?
do. I
You
have it
one?
pulled up
All right.
already.
Excuse me. You ready?
Yep.
Last call from
Strong people break too. They just do it in silence, rebuild, and keep moving forward. And we're gonna try this.
This is the
blended.
mixture,
This
the
is
blended.
mix. Yep. Oh my God! That burned my nose hair. Golly gosh, don't you know that's a big Minnesota bass there, bub?
Ooh, that's a lot of alcohol burn.
Oh my God! I
don't
don't
know
have
what
any.
took over that.
I don't have any hair in my nose.
That's not it. Separately, yes.
Together,
No. Heaven's Hill, you're doing great things. Keep them separate.
You gotta keep them separated.
Yeah, we're gonna go 1 through 5. We'll keep it the way it was.
I have yours actually right here.
Do you?
Elijah Craig,
Yep.
Pikesville, Bernheim, Evan Williams, and Larceny.
And you're only.
Wait a minute, it helped.
You're.
There we go. That's better.
All right, so just real quick, we're gonna run through it. That was last call.
Yep.
Good last call.
Yep.
Do what you do. Real quick, my top 5 of our Heaven Hill Distillery tonight: Elijah Craig Small Batch, Pikesville Rye, Burnham Weeded with Bourbon, Evan Williams Single Barrel, and Larceny Small Batch Select. Roy switched it up just a little bit and went Pikesville Rye, Elijah Craig, Bernheim, Evan Williams, and Larceny. If you've got any questions, feel free to message us on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok at Undrafted Free Agent without an E on agent, or our email at functionyourway@gmail.com. You said, ooh, give
I
me
do.
a thing.
I got a new ring.
What?
It's a
Okay.
Thunder Fit, and it literally says, "Stay humble and hustle hard."
Stay humble, hustle hard. I like that one. Hashtag stay humble. Hashtag stay hard. Hashtag third monkey.
Third monkey.
Hashtag function your way. We are the Functional Gentlemen.
Hashtag FGOC.
Hashtag FGOC. We are the Functional Gentlemen. This has been
Gentleman's Friday.
Gentlemen.